Alright my lovers, I'm Richie and welcome to IGCritic. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 has finally been announced to be released exclusively on the Nintendo Switch in 2019. We're still waiting with our ears to the ground for a specific release date, but it still could be a while. But it's definitely going to be this year, so hold on to your respective hats. The trailer similarly reveals so much and yet also raises so many questions. At first glance, the design seems to follow everything we've seen recently from every game that Marvel have published on iOS systems. The comic book style that they've been recently using for all their games over the past few years is certainly one that works and that we appreciate, but we do have to point out that it does contrast the nitty-gritty aesthetic we've come to expect from Ultimate Alliance. Even in the first game, some of the costumes and landscapes were dark and dismal, and we were fine with that. What makes Ultimate Alliance so great and stand out in our memories is the major clash of characters that appear. Some are comical, some are serious, some are magical, some are technologically wonderful, some are ancient, some are new, some are fan favorites, some we've never heard of before. On the iOS we have Contest of Champions, Teen Academy, Future Fight, and while they all have diversely different playstyles, they all seem to follow the same comic book-esque aesthetic. A question that really burns in my mind is it going to answer the open-ended questions from the first two games? Spoilers ahead if you haven't played Ultimate Alliance 1 and Ultimate Alliance 2. You can turn away now. Okay, let's ask these questions. At the end of Ultimate Alliance 1, Dr. Doom had been spirited away by Odin to suffer eternal torment in any way that he could have imagined. Ultimate Alliance 1 also ended with Galactus making his way towards the Earth. Is he gaining closer? He's been travelling for 20 years now. What we want to know is, are these questions going to be answered? There are so many characters in the trailer. There's the classical Avengers, there's Wolverine, there's the Guardians of the Galaxy. But who else will we see? Are there going to be any other X-Men, as there have been in previous installations? We've had Iceman, Storm, Gambit, even Phoenix has made an appearance. But what about Cyclops? What about Psylocke? What about Angel? What about these lesser known mutants that have quickly grown into fan favourites? Of course, fan favourites. Are we going to get to play as Spider-Woman? What about She-Hulk? What about Quicksilver? The Scarlet Witch? The first two games had such a wide array of teams that you could customise and create. How many characters are we going to have? And who are they? Inquiring minds want to know. Who do you expect to see in this game? Which Marvel character are you bursting to have jump from the comic book to the comic book game? The trailer for the Black Order also reveals that the story is going to focus on Thanos gathering the Infinity Gems with his team of minions, the Black Order. I call them minions, but they really are heavy duty. They're more like generals. Generals? Yeah, let's go with generals. One thing to remember from the first two games is that there is always a story within the story. Even though there is this major world-ending plot, there's always something going on behind the scenes that only reveals its head right before the very end. And it's that which becomes the climax. A key dynamic of gameplay that fans have always loved about Ultimate Alliance is couch co-op. Never underestimate the power to be a superhero sat next to your best buddy on a sofa. You could share popcorn. Every different hero has different character traits, powers, abilities, and strategies. Has that been developed since Ultimate Alliance 2? In Ultimate Alliance 2, you can combine two heroes' abilities to create one super-tastic move that would level the playing field and decimate every peon on screen. Can we expect more of that? Is there going to be a way that we can combine all four heroes' abilities into one ultra move? The soul gems are going to be in the game. Can we equip the soul gems onto our characters? Or are they just a story plot point? I am so happy that Wolverine is in this game, and Guardians of the Galaxy. And we've already talked about seeing other X-Men and even more Spider-Man characters. Can we see Anti-Venom or Venom or even Carnage? What about some Spider-Man villains? We've seen Sandman in the trailer, but can we use him as a playable character? Heroes and villains on the same side, fighting for the fate of the world. Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four. Please can we have the Fantastic Four? I know that there's a rights issue with the Fantastic Four, but I would love to see them be included in the roster. They were in the first 2 games, and no one can replace the hothead that is the Human Torch. And who doesn't love the Invisible Woman? Come on, she is a petite powerhouse. Team Ninja have developed this game, and they have such a good reputation for creating some AAA hits. Hellblade, DMC, Devil May Cry, Heavenly Sword, just to name a few. With so many heroes, are they going to have alternative costumes? Spider-Man on the PS4 has such a wide wardrobe, and it was great to play not only as Spider-Man, but your version of Spider-Man. Last year, they started to include this aspect in Future Fight, being able to dress your hero in different costumes from certain points in their storyline. Is this something we want to continue? Are the costumes going to have character traits, stat boosts? Are they going to alternate their moves and powers? Now there's a thought. What do you think about Ultimate Alliance 3? Are you as excited as we are? And what do you want to see included in this game? What gameplay do you want to experience? What heroes do you want to have on your team? What for you would make an ultimate alliance? For me, Anti-Venom, Human Torch, Thor, the Dark Phoenix. And, depending on my mood, Spider-Woman is kick-ass too. That's my team. What's yours? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, like, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all our questions and confusions and video game madness here on IGCritic. I'm Richie, stay magic, and see you next time. Thank you for watching IGCritic. If you enjoyed viewing it as much as we did making it, then please remember to give a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. For more on video games, feel free to check out our other content here on YouTube and over on IGCritic.com.